Happy Monday. Welcome back to my backyard garden. I'm just getting home from work. I'm excited because the sun's out. It's a nice warm day. It's February, so what does that mean? It's time to prepare for the spring. And so I've done a lot already. This weekend was a great weekend, plus it rained. So I'm going to show you quickly. I'm in my secret garden. The hens, who have been my ops, I keep telling y'all, they're the biggest. They are. Anyway, so I've cleared out all of these raised beds. It was full of strawberries. I got all the fancy strawberries that are supposed to have a high sweetness rate, and couldn't wait to eat them, but neither could the chickens because they kept finding their way into the secret garden. So y'all may have remembered that it used to be open so I could look out into the garden. I put tarps all the way around so that way, out of sight, out of mind. So I'm gonna replant strawberries. I do have my Nana pomegranate that started to produce. I've cleared out my grapes all the way around, and my lemon, everything, lime, my mulberry. So this is gonna be great. So I'm gonna plant those strawberries, and I see footprints, so those might be the feral cats. You know, I have 4 of them. 2 of them left home. I guess I wasn't feeding them well enough, and I saw them at a neighbor's house on a video and she was feeding them well, so I respect that. All right, let's go into the garden. Let me show you what I've done. All right, before I go in the garden, let me show you this area. So these are areas where I also had herbs, lemon lime tree, my olive, my cherry, and I also had strawberries in the bottom. And guess what? Yeah, the ladies figured out how to get in there too. They ate it all up, and they ate good. Okay, before I go in the garden again, let me show you this other area. I have been waiting for blueberries for years, and now they look like they're going to produce, but then I came out and saw that some of the limbs were sliced. Turns out I had cutworms, but I got rid of them, and it looks like I'm gonna have a harvest. Let me turn the camera around so you can see. This area is all enclosed in netting because the hens love blueberries, but so do regular birds. So this one was full, but you see how these have been snipped? They got this one really well. This one looks so sad, but I'm going to see if he'll come back. But look at this one. This is where we're going to be eating. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Blueberries are coming. Blueberry jams and jellies. I can't wait. And here's the other one that got snipped too. You see that? So I'm going to see if it comes back. Hopefully it does. But I'm excited about this one though. We're going to eat blueberries. All right, I'm in the garden. This weekend I pulled off all the blankets. I chopped up all the cover crops, and it's a chop and drop. So what's gonna happen is these are going to disintegrate, decompose, and make my planters, my raised beds even more. Look at this hen. I tell y'all, they're gonna make the dirt just amazing. And then in these planters along the wall, I have strawberries. I love fresh strawberries, y'all. I can't even buy store-bought strawberries anymore. And strawberries are so easy to grow. You can put them in anything. I have them on the patio in pots and just so many things. But anyway, these all have strawberries. And like I said, I've chopped and dropped the cover crops. Chopped and dropped over here. I still have broccoli over here, and I have onions all the way around to kind of protect the broccoli from cabbage worms, all the things. I love the brassicas. And I have the covers on. I need to put 2 more. That'll be extra defense as well. I have strawberries in there. These are all my onion and garlic. They grow through the winter time, so I'll have garlic for the next year. This is my planter that had blackberries on both sides and raspberry. And although it was covered for the storm, it doesn't seem like it did well. Look at her again. I appreciate them. They are so, they don't care. They're gonna keep going. All right, so let's see. So of course, you know, I use raised beds, I use pots, I used fabric pots, grow bags, all of that to extend my growing. So I'm really excited about where I am. All right, and I'm still getting lots of eggs. This one loves to lay on the eggs. You see, she's fussing at me because I'm about to get them. She believes she's going to be a mommy, and that makes her angry when I take them. But we have so many eggs now that was enough for me, Oliver, and my mother. My mother moved in here with me as well. And so we all can eat deliciously off these eggs. So I have the eggs, headed back to the patio. This is another strawberry planter that I had on the side of the house because I'm going to plant more strawberries on the patio so I can have easy access to the strawberries as well as all of my herbs. I've already started lots of seedlings, so I'm going to show you those to you. And it's about to be Lent season, and so every year for Easter I shut down my social media, so you all won't be able to see what's going on until I turn it back up on in 40 days. But yes, let me show you. I have this strawberry planter here. I had strawberries in these over there, but the hens found their way on the patio and tore them up. I have strawberries here that they didn't find in these. This is celery. Let me turn the camera around. This is celery that I actually had that we were eating, that I got from the grocery store. You know, you can regrow celery. If you have lettuce and has the bottom, you can put it in water. It'll put out roots, and then you can plant it. So we'll be able to eat off of that. This is my basil. I planted 3 different basils in there. Strawberries, chives. Of course, I have all my mints that are waking back up, and oregano. This is oregano. That's mint over there. No, that was hurried, but it has to be because I'm trying to catch the sun and get some work done. So I have to go show you my seedlings. I started my seeds. I didn't start them as early as I did last year. I just started them, I think, second week of January, but they're looking good. As usual, I'm growing several different varieties of tomatoes. I love fresh tomatoes. Last year I grew 20. This year I only have 16 different varieties. I'm growing the San Marzano tomatoes, which are tomatoes that are grown in Italy that they use for all their sauces. It does make a difference, so I'm growing those as well. So let me show you that, and that'll be it. I'm gonna get to work, and then I'm gonna say that's gonna be it for my backyard gardening updates until we get through Lent and make it to Easter. So till then, I know you're gonna wait on with bated breath. Oh, I forgot to show you my onion. I like to keep herbs on the patio, so I have no excuse. I can just come right here and chop. There's rosemary, there's basil, there's sage, there's chives, there's bulbing onions, everything and mint to make teas. I'm gonna grow ginger as well. I did have saffron in here, and I was excited because I was about to have a harvest. They were about to start producing, and the hens found their way in, and just look at that. But that's all right. I'm gonna replant, and look, some of them are trying to come back. I'm going to replant, and then next year I'm going to charge y'all the bargain basic rate. I think saffron is like $20 an ounce, so I'll charge y'all $15. I tickle myself. Oliver says I'm not funny, but I'm tickling myself. Oh, and my lemongrass. Now, lemongrass is a summer plant, but it still has some greens. So I love it. You can cook with it. It's a great herb, make tea with it. But I'm going to chop that back and see if it comes back. All of my fruit trees are waking up. I took them all from inside the house and took them outside. And so we're going to have an abundance, and I'm grateful for it. But let me show you to the seedlings, and then I'm going to change clothes and get to work. All right, so these are the seedlings that have been removed from the heat pads. I started them in my exercise room, which is now my garden room, and we'll go over there in a minute. But once they start producing the green, I take them off the heat mats, bring them over here under fans, because they need that agitation to help them grow. I had multiple seedlings in there, but I have to, as you see that one there, I have to snip the weaker ones to keep the stronger ones. So these are sweet peppers, hot peppers, and a whole lot of tomatoes. See that San Marzano is growing like crazy. That's the one over there, and that's an apricot zebra. Those are growing really well. I probably need to pot those up. Let's go to the seeding room. All right, so this all is what does it say? Marigolds. Marigolds help keep pests away. So I just basically use one of the egg trays, and look, they've already started to sprout. I didn't notice that this morning. So I need to move these. Oh, that's sprouting too. I need to move these from over here to take them off the heat and move them over to the other room. I planted this yesterday. This is basil. I just have a whole lot of them on there. And these are more herbs: borage, nasturtium, sage, and also roselle. It's another plant that's actually grown in like Florida, the tropical areas. It produced these callus that makes delicious looking jams and teas. I'm gonna try to grow that this year. We'll see what happens. And then over here, looks like I still have, these are, eggplants and peppers, and that's a baby fig. That's gonna be a fig that sits on the patio. It's gonna be a miniature fig. Well, that's it for my backyard garden. Thank you for coming back to my backyard garden. And if I don't do an update before Wednesday, before Ash Tuesday, I shut my social media off Wednesday evening to get ready for Lent. So if I don't see you before then, I'll see you Easter. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you for coming back to my backyard garden.